Hello, hello, everyone. Just testing my volume here. Okay, cool. Here we are. Going All right, y'all. Hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday. This week is going by really fast. And what I wanted to talk about today is the solution of wanting what you want, wanting what you want, and really being steadfast in what you want. And I'm Karishma. Hello, everyone. If you're new to my group, welcome to my group. And I'm here to really help you increase freedom in every aspect of your life. Time freedom, financial freedom, and really creating life beyond your wildest dreams. And that's what I'm here to help support you with today. And what I wanted to talk about today was this notion of consistency and commitment into wanting what you want. How committed are you? How consistent are you? And is your action, the actions that you're taking, being backed up with the words that you're speaking? Are your actions in alignment with the words you're speaking to help create the life existence that you really want? And what I've realized more and more is it's not for a lack of wanting. You see, it's not for a lack of wanting. It's a lack of most deserving. It's a lack of almost deserving. On some deep level, if we don't feel like we're deserving of the thing that we want, whether it's an incredible business, whether it's an amazing relationship, whether it's incredible health, what happens is our unconscious is really great at protecting ourselves. So in the past, if you've been hurt with the relationship, you've been burned by a business, didn't do well, failed. There's never a failure. There's only feedback for the record, but you thought you failed. Or if you had, you tried to lose weight and you couldn't lose weight, you try to lose weight, you couldn't lose weight, and it became this roller coaster ride, which is for most of us, on some deep level, you don't really feel like you deserve. You don't feel like you're worthy of having everything that you want. And that reality, that awareness is so painful, but it can also be beautiful. And for me and for my clients, the biggest thing that's made a difference in their growth is being unapologetically committed to what they want. Being unapologetically committed to what you want. Being unapologetically all in on your life to create the life of your dreams. And for me, that's meant, having gone through a divorce. I've shared about my divorce the last year and change ago. Having gone through crazy ups and downs with business that happens with every entrepreneur. The one thing that I haven't let go of is my support in getting the right support system, getting the right team, having a coach in place to ensure that, hey, Karishma, what do you want? And I'm going to ask every one of you the $1 million question: what do you want? What do you want? And, my boyfriend the other day was like, we're going for a walk together. And he's like, Karishma, what do you want? And literally a month ago, I took an entire 9 days off of business, off of everything in my life. We went on an amazing cruise. And there was literally a picture we took on the beach with coconuts in our hands. Like we're just literally, we had the guy like grab the coconut and top of the coconut, put a straw in the coconut. We're having like the coconut water fresh from the coconut. And he was like, what do you want? And the first image that popped in my head was, I want that. I want to be able to have that whenever I want. I want to be able to go outside of my house, my beach house, go and grab a coconut and be able to enjoy fresh coconut water on the beach with that view anytime I want. And as soon as I said it, I went, holy crap. Why don't I have it yet? Because on some level, I told myself it. On some level, I stopped believing in that vision, that dream. And it's insane because one of the biggest things that happened for me that really kind of pushed me into my coaching journey 3.5 years ago was there was this meditation. And I remember in the meditation, seeing me in my beach house like literally on a call like this, on Zoom, serving people, seeing the ocean right there in front of my big window. I remember having this really vivid dream, and it wasn't just about the house and the beach. It was about, like, for me, like, that's having it all, having that incredible scenery right there in front of me and going for it. You know, having the business and going for it, having that commitment to serve, and just like I am here with everybody. Somewhere along the way, as I have been showing up for people, I have been coaching and I have been working on my growth, at some point that beach house vision became more distant. And then here I am on a beach a month ago with the coconut in my hands. And I was like, I want that. And then I was thinking about this call with my coach as to why don't you have what you want? And I was like, I haven't been committed to that. I haven't made that part of my why. And see, your why is about you and it's not about you, right? Because if I show up to serve more, and if I show up to, if I really believe that I have the ability to reach a limitless number of people and to keep getting out of my own way, to keep showing up more, to keep loving myself more, to keep deserving more every single day, what happens is that distant dream becomes a reality and becomes the norm. But the question is, how committed are you in the actions that you're taking to create everything that you want? How committed are you in your growth to create everything that you want? And 90% of our behaviors, our thoughts, our actions, our beliefs are based on our unconscious mind. It's based on our ego that wants to keep us safe, that wants to keep us small, that wants to protect us, even though on one level you want time freedom, you want financial freedom, you want a lucrative business. On some level, your ego has decided it is not safe to have that. It is not safe to have that very thing that you want. And my job as your coach is to help you get out of your own way. So every day, one day at a time, you start moving closer to the life of your dreams. You start recognizing your self-value and your self-worth. You know what? It doesn't matter what your past was. It doesn't matter what the old story was. The stories are really compelling. I get it. The stories are really compelling, but the stories can hold you back, create the same vicious loop, or you can make a decision right now to create a new story. You can make a decision right now to get support. You can make a decision right now to create the life of your dreams, because God damn it, you deserve it. Just like I do, just like all of my clients do, just like every one of us does. But if you're not committed to you, how can you have the very thing that you wanted for so long? If you don't know how you're holding back, how can you get an ability to have the very thing that you, if how to grow and get out of your own way, how can you create that unapologetically beautiful life of your dreams on every level? Sometimes it takes one person, one example. My old belief system was I had to work 60 to 80 hours a week to be successful. And I had parents that, my parents, first generation Indians that came to America, they literally had the whole gas stations. My dad wasn't educated, and he created a business from scratch, worked 7 days a week, every day, for 35 years, and created an amazing business. And they were going to retire by the time he was 62 or 63, I think. And I looked at entrepreneurship and I said, that's what entrepreneurship means, that I can't spend time with my kids because my dad was working all the time. And guess what happened? As the years went by, part of me wanted to be an entrepreneur, and part of me was like, nope, I can't be an entrepreneur because that means that I'm not going to be able to spend time with my kids. And then life kicked me in the butt in a beautiful way, where I had overwhelm and burnout in my last job, where I began to realize that, entrepreneurship would be the only way I would get time freedom. But guess what I started exhibiting? I started exhibiting the same conditioning that I was raised with, which was, you got to work hard to make money. That is the conditioning that I was inculcated in me from the time I was born. That is the belief system that was inculcated in me from the time that I was born. And one day at a time, and it's been beautiful because literally in the business that I love, I had burnout there too. So wherever you are, there you are. And it was amazing because it brought me down to my knees 6 months into my business as I was working on the clock. And I realized, you know what, this doesn't work. I need help to learn a different way of living my life. I have to learn a different way to really create time freedom today because all I have is today. You see that. My kids were 7 years old at the time. And I literally had a friend come to me. It's a friend who's super successful in the corporate world today, super high up in the corporate chain with his position. And he shared something with me 2 weeks ago. He said, Karishma, our kids are the same age. My twins are 11 years old. And he said, Karishma, do you realize that our kids only have 7 more summers until college? And I was like, oh, interesting. And I said, that means that we get to make every week and all the time with them priceless and precious. It's not about the summer vacations. It's about what are we going to do today to create quality time with the people that we love. And he was like, Karishma, you're right. I think I should take a sabbatical. I think I should take some PTO. I think I should take a vacation. I said, that's great. What happens after the PTO is over? How do you shift from working 80 hours a week into making you, yourself, and your family a priority every single day? What does that look like? And he looked at me like I had dropped down from Mars, which I probably have. And he couldn't answer that question. But you see, I used to think like that. I used to believe in that. And I'm here to tell you that you don't need to work 60, 80 hours a week to create a multi-six-figure business. I've worked less than 25 hours a week the last 3 years now since my burnout, thank God. Although I don't have my kids all the time because I'm divorced, the time that I do spend with my kids is beautiful. And we have connection. And we have presence. And we have love. And even though I don't get to spend time with my man the way that I would like every single day, we have connection, presence. And we've built my business in a way that is super peaceful. My business continues despite my participation actively all the time. It's really about unapologetically committing to you. Are your actions in alignment with your words? Are you unapologetically getting what you want? And are you using excuses as to why you don't have what you want, blaming the world, the situation, life on why you can't? Or are you willing to get out of your own way and get support? I'm here to talk to those of you that are sick and tired of their own BS stories, because I had my share of my own, trust me. But no more. It's really time to step into our power, to step into our purpose, to step into our path in every aspect of our life. Because as we start stepping up, becoming that example and that role model for what living looks like, not living to get by day to day, which is what most people do. Most people just go through the motions. To really live life, and if we start really living life on purpose, with intention, with joy, with happiness, gives everyone around us an opportunity to start uplifting their lives too. And that's how we become the legacy in our life, by living our life as the example of how we want to live for ourselves and giving everyone else permission in their lives to do the same. If this speaks to you, I'm going to drop my calendar link here below. Love to connect with you. And a 15-minute call just to see if I can help, not a sales call. Just to see what it is that you want, what's sort of holding you back, and just see if I can help you. And if you're ready for that beautiful, unapologetic life of your dreams, let's make today the day to really commit to creating. That's my intention for the rest of the day. hope to see you all tomorrow. Time, same place.